Act 1. A beginning of sorts. 1790. Ingolstadt, Germany. 1. I awoke in a pool of my own sick and sweat. The cause? A nightmare, of blood and offal, skeletal puzzles and ribbons of muscle and vein. For a man immersed in the culture of surgical medicine, it seemed at odds to be frightened by incorporeal visions and murder most wretched. But that was my lot, a study in polarity. Like a symphonic melody in counterpoint to its accompaniment, I existed between worlds. A coward with dreams of a modern-day Prometheus. I feared what I would create, loathed the mire of human clay I would mold. As I stared into my shaving mirror, my cheeks flushed and my pupils pinpricked tight, a flood of emotion drowned me. "Who are you, Frankenstein?" The whispered voice spilled from between my lips, unfamiliar, though I had heard its pitch and rhythm since childhood. A flash of lightning shot shadows across the walls and floor of my room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A crack of thunder rattled my nerves. Get a hold of yourself, Victor. The bed begged for my return. I complied. The puddle of sweat, warm as it left my flesh, was now cold and uninviting. Thunder lulled me, tricked me back into the realm of sleep. "Victor Frankenstein," the hollow voice shouted, "what have you to say for your actions?" I stood in the center of the operating theater, a classroom of eyes glaring down. Before me, on a cold surgical table, lay the unsealed corpse. My final examination. "Of what actions do you speak?" I called out. From the darkened seats of the theater, laughter spilled. As the sound rose to a fever pitch, a long, pale hand shot out to hold a mirror up to my face. The reflection in the looking-glass was as horrific an image as I had ever beheld. My face was smeared with blood. The thick, viscous liquid poured from between my lips as I made to speak. "Sir, I have no idea." "Lies do not become you, Frankenstein. Now confess your deeds, or be doomed to a life of poverty, sickness, and certain misery." I opened my mouth to speak. From between my bloodied teeth, something fell and hit the ground with a soft hiss. Before my voice could be heard, a lump formed in my throat. The form forced itself upward until something pressed against my soft palate. My lips were forced open. To my horror, another larger foreign body escaped and fell to the marble floor. A beating heart. Again the laughter assaulted me. Still the heart beat. My eyes gazed into the cadaver's open chest. "You will find, Frankenstein, there is no heart but the one you just expelled from your very gut. If you are to pass this exam, you must reattach that heart and give it life." "But, sir, that cannot be. The tissue of the heart is necrotic, and the blood in the corpse is already soured. I am not God." The audience went silent. "Are you not?" the mysterious voice challenged. "No, sir. I am Victor Frankenstein." "Frankenstein! Frankenstein!" The audience chanted my name over and over. "Victor, wake up, you insufferable lout! We're going to be late for anatomy." The harsh beam of the morning sun was nearly as painful as the voice of my roommate. "Good God, Henry, can't you see I'm still asleep?" "Were asleep, were being the operative word. Now